Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a new map which I played on the Recon missions, and the tank that I used was the Russian T-Rate Premium Heavy Tank, the Object 703 version 2. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So let's have a quick look at the crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank are for me IS-32, my commander's on his 4th skill, the rest just on the 3rd skill. The equipment I use in the special survivability slot is vents, then I've got a vertical stabilizer and a gun lane drive. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Far East, which is a new map on the Recon missions that I thought I'd check out. It is a standard battle and I've got the 5-10 matchmaking and I'm bottom tier today. When I decided to do these Recon missions, give them a try, have a look at the new maps, I decided to use all different class of vehicles so I could check out the full map. And also I decided to use just premium tanks, and I used a credit booster to make extra credits. So I used some premium tanks that I haven't used for a long time, and this is one of them. I did really enjoy bringing this tank out because I'd forgotten how good it actually was. So on this map, as you can see, I'm heading to the town where all the buildings are, where heavy tanks generally go. Unless you've got gun depression, it might be alright going to the north, but since you've only got 5 degrees of gun depression on this, it was the town for me. So as I make my way into the town, I'll tell you about the guns on this tank, as there's two. You do get two 122mm guns with 221mm of penetration, which is really good. 390 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 11.42 seconds. That's per gun, so twice that to load both barrels. And then I've got an aim time of 2.91 seconds, which is horrendous, and my dispersion is 0.4. So you can't do any sniping in this tank like I'm trying to do now. But I did manage to hit that ABR, so that was fortunate. So now I'm moving into this middle building because it's got a hull down position here. And there's a new Polish tank pushing across. Only one shell loaded, so I fired that, and now both barrels is empty, so I've got to reload. So I'll just sit and cover. So when you have a go at these Recon missions, there's 3 maps you can play, you don't get the choice. And after you've played so many battles on any of the maps, you get to do a little survey, see what you think about it. And this map was my favourite out of the 3. I did find this map better for all class of vehicles. And when you play a certain amount of battles, you can choose which map you think will be best to go into the live game. So I did choose this one. So back to the battle. I have been peeking, being hull down here is a fantastic position for me because the turret armour in this is great, and I'm trying to double shot and I managed to get both of them into that Object 416. It does make a smile when I do that. So although this is a premium tank, there is a tech tree line that has got the double barrels on, and if you don't know much about them, you can either fire a single barrel or fire both barrels together. If you do want to fire both barrels, there is a charge time which is 3 seconds, so you've got to press and hold, it'll charge for that time, then fire both shells. But if you want to fire alternate guns, fire one shell then the next barrel, there is a 5-second delay between the shots. Now I'm just waiting for the second barrel to load here, and then I start charging and moving forward, as you can see now, and 2 shots into the Scorpion and managed to take him out. I do find that's a good thing. If you're planning on firing both barrels and you're gonna peek, start charging them just before you push out, and if there's no targets to fire at when you do push out, just take your finger off the fire button and that'll stop it from firing. So I did just peek there with 1 barrel loaded and managed to take the Object 416 out. Just peeking again, see if there's anything. I have got 1 barrel loaded, but I would prefer the 2. And I have just noticed I've got a UDES 16 behind us. Do have a T-34-3 there. Hopefully he can deal with him. He's a one-shotter and he has managed to take him out. So that was good. Don't want any tanks behind us. There's an E-75 here, charging both barrels. Can I get the shot in? Trying for the lower plate, so I'm pushing well out. I've taken a shot and there's 2 shots into him. Now I need to pull back in cover and he's being taken out by my teammate. So that went really well, a really good tank to take out. So now I think I can move in and help me Leopard PDA. While I move in, hopefully I will load both these barrels. So I'll quickly tell you a little bit more about this tank. The mobility, 38 top speed going forward, 15 in reverse. I do have to say the view range is terrible on it, but as I say, you're not really going to be sitting in bushes sniping with it. So I've got both barrels loaded, charging both, fired both, no penetration. So I'm pulling back, and while I pull back, I'll tell you about the armour on the tank, and the armour is really nice. On the hull you get 140mm on the front, but it's sloped, 100 on the side, which is great for side scraping, then 60 on the rear. And then the turret, which you can see is rounded. You get 220mm on the front, which is really good, 120 on the side, 90 on the rear. So can I take that liberty out? I'm having trouble with his armour, so pulling back again and he's been taken out. So now I'm pushing in for the Pachetto 54. Hopefully I'll have the guns loaded by the time I get there. One's loaded, I'm just going to keep on pushing. I've got a Leopard PDA flanking round. I'm not fully loaded for both shells. Can I get one shot in? And it didn't penetrate, so I've lost all the reload time for the second shell, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm pushing in, I can take a shot, trying to get him to focus me, but he's not. Zooming in, shot into his lower plate and he's been taken out. Now there's a T103 just round here, so I'm just going to push in, hopefully load these barrels. Everybody's pushing in, get the final damage in. There is an artillery, there's the artillery at the back. See if I can get a shot into him. Nice shot into him, he's been taken out, so I'm going to still push in. Might be able to get some ram damage into him. He's taking our Leopard out. I'm aiming, nearly loaded, and taking him out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Was a Class 1 badge. We've got the Confederate medal, which you've got to hit more enemy vehicles than any other player on your team, at least 6. We hit 9, and I got the high caliber for me 4,518 damage. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1,475. Top for damage. I made 163,000 credits, that's due to a credit booster, plus 9,073 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal mission payout, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and seeing a new map if you haven't played the Recon missions. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to like or comment. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner. Cheers.